going to Disney World my sophomore year because I had never been to Disney World before, and it was just really fun being with all my friends and band and just having a good time.
The Disney trip my sophomore year. That was super fun and super cool to do.
One of my favorite band memories was on the trip to Orlando when we stopped at a rest station in Illinois after being cooped up on the bus for a few hours, and we saw the last snow that we'd see for the next week, and we had the most epic snowball fight that I've ever been a part of. At the end, Garrett Simmons threw a snowball at me and I got my butt all wet, but it was all worth it to be with such a fun group.
My favorite band memory has to be Florida. That was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I loved it.
Going to Disney World. I got to go with my best friend, and it was so much fun, and it was really cool to be able to play at Disney World.
The trip to Florida to Disney World.
The Florida trip, going down to Disney World, getting to hang out with everybody on the bus, messing around, singing songs, trying to find comfortable ways to sleep on the road. That was definitely very fun.
Friday night marching band football games were always a fun time, getting to march to the field and playing all the pep tunes, sitting next to my friends. It was always one of my favorite band activities.
And also going to Camp Decorah for a day. That was really fun, especially when we got to sit around the fire at night. And I never did this, but my best friend would always throw rocks at Rinkus's head.
Anytime before a game or a concert, I got to spend time with percussionists because we always get around and do our thing to get ready, and we spend time and have fun together. They're always the most fun part of band to me, other than playing music.
My favorite band memory was the whole bus ride down to Florida. It was so awesome, and then spending each day in a different park. That was the best.
Marching band season, when we would do football games and we would march around the school, and we would all mess around to the different cadences, and band parents would be cheering us on, and that was just super fun and super cool.
But then also this year when Mr. Rinkus fell off the stage and did kind of like a parkour move on tables, that was kind of crazy.
All of marching band, honestly. Marching band was just a lot of fun.
We were getting ready for solo ensemble, and I played the Barry. And for some reason, my sextet, most of us were wearing black, except two seniors who were wearing church clothes. So it looked like they were dressed up for church, and the rest of us were looking like we were going to a funeral.
I'm just so thankful I got to have the experiences I have, going on the band trip down to Florida, playing in all the different concerts, the marching band season, going to the camp. It's all so great.
Mr. Rankus was twirling a flute, and the mouthpiece flew off and hit the ceiling.
The band camp day at Camp Decorah was another one of my favorite memories. The whole day was just so much fun.
Going to Camp Decorah was always such a fun trip, getting to spend all day doing activities as a group, and then at the end of the night having the campfire. It really was just such a fun activity that our band directors put together for us.
During pep band, Mr. Rankus decided to pour out his spit from his instrument right in front of me, and I freaked out because I was like, it's so gross. And to this day, he has always dumped his spit out in front of me to kind of honor freshman year Ella.
It was probably getting to play the whip crack at the winter concert. It was just a fun instrument.
My other great memory was also at solo ensemble, and it was this year, and I got a 1 star, and right after, Mr. Rankus gave me a giant hug because he was proud of me.
The last one of my favorite memories is when I stood up and conducted my first football game when being drum major, and my last. That was just a crazy experience, and it was so much fun, and I'm so glad I got to do it.
So I joined band my sophomore year in high school, and I didn't really know if I would like it. I was kind of nervous that people would judge me for not really being able to play the flute that well, but I ended up really liking the class and really falling in love with like marching and Camp Decorah, and nobody really judged me at all for not being that good at playing, and it's just a really loving environment, and I'll really miss it.
But I am really thankful looking back on the 4 years I've had here, especially in band, which has been one of my favorite classes of all time.
My favorite band memories are probably involving my friends and my friend group like Gabe, Kai, Max, and Tommy, but it's really also just meeting like my long-lasting friends like Maverick or Colin that I'll never forget and that I'm always going to cherish happy memories about with.
I love the Logan High School band family. We really are a family.
It honestly has been a really great time. I want to thank both Mr. Rankus and Mr. Lackman for giving me a great 4 years of band, and I hope they continue to give every new student that comes to their door the same experiences that I've had.
But I'm gonna miss the band program so much.
And it's really sad to go because I won't get to see them. But I'm really excited to see what the percussionists and everyone else will do in the future years.
I'm definitely going to miss it, I think. I'm very sad that I don't get to have these last couple of months in the band room and getting ready to play for graduation and pomp and circumstance and all that fun stuff. But I am very thankful for what I have had to have. So
These 7 years were really amazing, and I couldn't ask for better teachers to help out during these times.
I just want to say thank you to Mr. Rankus and Mr. Lackman for being such supportive and encouraging figures in our high school, and just for being such helpful and incredibly nice people who put up with a lot of our crap.